I am a dirty old man deep inside. When I go to Dutch to get my coffee, I want a cute college girl to tell me that I look cute today.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to have a little banter. I want to see how our day's doing. And I want a ponytail. I want a little bit of lashes. I want, you know, like it's not that I need her to be like pretty and gorgeous for me. It's like a little show, right?
Yeah.
Like we're having this little interaction and I assume, I don't know, I'm a dirty old man.
Listener discretion advised. Adult language and mature content.
I think it started. Two queens, one screen. I'm Jen.
I'm Keely.
And we were just discussing all of our hobbies that I just made Keely look at. I'm sweaty and gross today because I was doing gardening in the front. Because I am the witch from Hansel and Gretel. Have I told you this?
Yes.
And I have planted all of these flowers that are meant to be cut and like picked because then it makes more flowers. And it's working a little bit, but the children are not doing a good enough job. So I had to spend extra time actually cutting all my flowers.
Yeah.
And then I lost track of time. And so now I'm a sweaty, hot mess to record today. Oh, but guess what else happened in my garden today?
Okay.
And actually, in general, over the last couple days, I have seen 3 snakes.
Woo.
There was one in my house.
Just garden snake?
It's, they're black racers. So, like, black racer snakes are having babies all over the area, which is great because I would love there to not be mice that can get into our house.
Sure.
Our neighbor had mice, probably rats, get in and eat all of the wires in their car.
Ooh, I'm looking it
gross.
up while you talk. I've never even heard of a black racer snake.
Well, black racers are, I don't know where they're native. I know they're native to Florida. They're probably native all over. They are non-venomous. I have a deep terror of snakes. Like my insides, I freak out. But I think I've finally like cured my fear of snakes. I'm still scared of them, but I can manage it. So we had a snake that got in the house and I was able to I got the snake and I put it outside because I joined Facebook identification groups for Florida snakes and what's
like
that
immersion
called?
Therapy.
Immersion therapy. I'm like looking at pictures of them all the time for the last 6-7 years.
Yes.
Because I started before we moved to Florida. And now I can look at a snake and know what it is and if it's dangerous or not. And although I still don't like the ones that I know aren't dangerous, I'm like, I can manage myself better. And there was a giant one going through my garden in the back. So, mostly I say that as an introduction to the fact that we're going to talk about a few scary things today. Right?
Sure. Yes. Mostly men.
Mostly men. We're not misandrous here, but it sure does sound like it.
Speak for yourself, ma'am.
Listen, the patriarchy hurts everyone. So we're against that. We're not against, not all men.
It's not working. Okay.
Stop it. Don't say that. But so what do we have? We've got Boat Show Below Deck Mediterranean today. And we are not going to talk about the Valley this week. We're just going to save it because I think we'll get too mad.
We need a detox for a minute.
Yes.
We just, even before we recorded, said, should we talk about it? No, let's skip it. And then activated each other. So
yeah. So we decided no Valley this week because what are we really going to talk about?
And how many more episodes left are there?
I was so sure.
How many?
I was like, a perfect finale to the season would be at the engagement party where things seemed very nice.
Yes.
And I know that we're not talking about it. We're not talking
This
about
is
it.
us not
But
talking
that's
about
where
it.
they should have ended it.
Yes.
And they didn't. And now I'm just more mad.
Yes.
The only thing I will say is my favorite part of the episode was Melissa wasted trying to do the thank you for coming to our party speech.
Yes.
She couldn't
so
stand
drunk.
up terribly straight. And then she's like, thanks for coming to our birthday. And then she couldn't say party.
She's like, here you
And
take
she's like, never
this.
mind, you talk about
You
it. I was
just
like,
do
oh,
it.
I just found her so charming in that moment.
It was amazing.
Just good feelings. But what we are going to talk about, and we're a couple episodes behind, and this is going to come out after the next episode comes out anyway, but it doesn't matter because this is our show and we do what we want. Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight USA, MAFS, everybody. Hail MAFS. I have not watched it in a couple of years, so I have watched it before. It's been maybe 3 years since I've watched it. You know, I do remember the other, what are they, therapists or psychologists that make the couples, put the couples together that are not these people for this current season, which is season 20. And yes, so I think we have 3 or 4 episodes so far.
I think right now we're on episode 3.
Yes. And
so
we've met all the couples. Yeah.
And everyone's married.
And everyone had married. Where in the past, I remember before the first episode of them getting married, I don't remember them getting married on the first episode, however. We would see more of their family and see more of them and more of the selecting process, where this season they're just bam, here's your person, you're married, right? We don't.
They're good. I kind of like this one. I think it's because we all have ADHD. So because we're all scrolling all day, they're like, here they're getting married right away. And then they're like, this is why we put them together. But look, here's more of their wedding. And this is why their wedding is going to, this is them together. Yeah. And I like that they're kind of doing more of the back and forth. And each episode so far has been like a couple of the couples. But we're going to end on that because we're going to go couple by couple and give our feelings and our observations.
Yes.
And boy, do we have them. It's wild already. But do you know what I did really want to talk about? And you watched it before I did, and I think you've actually mentioned it before.
Okay.
I think you did.
Okay.
Maybe it was just when you were chatting. I watched Scary Movies this weekend. We watched Backrooms with my son, who is obsessed with the source material. The guy that directed it's like 20, but he made these videos online, and there's a few different ones that are like these creepy videos online. And Henry loves these creepy videos. We made a giant costume based on one of them once. He loved the movie. He pulled out all the Easter eggs, like insane things that you never would have known. It was great. All right. Everyone should watch it and then fight me so we can talk about it.
And I have not watched it, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I guess I don't even know the premise other than him finding some room in a store. So that's all I know.
That's all. And you shouldn't know anything else going in.
Okay.
It's I found it moving.
Okay.
But also terrifying, but it's great.
Okay.
The other movie that I watched this weekend that I am also, Matt and I are getting Netflix to watch the other ones that you mentioned that we should watch. So I think that's going to be, if not this weekend, next week, we're going to be watching the other ones. But number 1 on the list was Obsession.
Yes.
And it fucked me up to the point that I needed to talk to my therapist about it.
And I had watched it in the theater when it came out a couple months ago.
I can't imagine seeing that in the theater. I watched that in my bedroom where I could turn the lights on and walk away from it when I needed to.
Yes. Yes. And I think I even mentioned maybe on the podcast about my disdain for the show, or my thoughts about it previously. And you're like, okay, great. Can't wait till it comes out streaming. I will.
Right.
I'll write that down. Yeah. Thanks, weirdo. But so Steve and I watched it. Steve really liked it. He liked it a lot. He was like, that was a really good movie. And it is a different, the idea of the movie is a little different. But it's very gory. And I like gore. I mean,
you love gore. You love like I've never seen it, but you love the Terrifier.
Yeah,
which I know
like
is
gory
like,
movies. I even told you before we started recording, I want to watch a movie where I don't have to think. I'm just entertained. So, and my husband is exactly opposite. We have to have brain neuron engagement to watch a show, and I just get pissed off and leave. Where I just want to watch something get blown up and be like, that was amazing, I gotta go. So
yeah, that's this one. I feel was it they hit you over the head, I think, with the message, but I think the message is really important.
Message is really important.
I think there's a lot of young men that should watch that movie and get scared by it.
I'm sure. Yeah, you can think about it like that. Absolutely. Men should watch it to be scared. Although there is this loneliness, men, pandemic, epidemic, whatever the word is right now. And that might feed into it because, right, they portray her as a crazy person. Which, again, her acting is spectacular. That actress, oh my God,
she's incredible.
Wonderful. She did a wonderful job. Her acting is phenomenal in the movie. That is literally the only positive thing I will say about this show. The premise of this show bothers the shit out of me, where it is men controlling a woman's body. That's all it is. Him being...
And wanting to control her mind and feeling and thoughts, and because all of those being selfish. In service to him. Yeah.
Yes, he's selfish. Yeah. And it's bothersome to me because of the current society that we live in right now in 2026. And, you know, where women are the enemy, and it's a double standard where women are emotional and crazy and angry, but a man throwing something at you and putting his fist through the wall is not emotional and is not, right? Like you said, anger, that's not an emotion, apparently, when you put your fist through the wall. And men are allowed to do that, have that, where women, when we cry or are angry or feel some sort of type of way about something, now we're hysterical and now we're dramatic. And she is all of the things in this movie.
Well, it's what he forced on her. That's one of my favorite parts about it, was just the line where he goes, "Is it so terrible to be with me?" She's like, "I've never been with you." Because that's not her. That's not any of this was her choice. This is what he decided he was going to do.
Everything is his choice. He wanted her. So she didn't have a choice to want him back or say no thank you or say, yes, I do like you. She didn't have a choice. He made all these choices for her. Every time they had sex, they made a choice. It was his choice. Every time they went out, it was his choice. Right? She didn't have a choice. But the movie portrays it where she is the aggressor, I guess, if you will, coming at him saying, say I love you. You need to mean it when you say I love you, right? Where are you going when he gets up and leaves, right, from the couch or from the dinner table, right? Where are you going? She's watching him. All the crazy, typical things that people think that women do with their man or their spouse or their partner is obviously elevated in this movie.
Yeah. I think what I liked about it, I watched that movie and I was upset. I was like, I know that was well done. I know the actress was incredible. And and like, it's a scary, gory movie. You're not supposed to leave going like, oh my God, I feel great. But like, I was just unhappy. I was like kind of upset that I had watched it. And then I talked to my therapist about it. And I'm realizing that it's like, oh, this comes from me having experiences when I was younger.
In a friend group, right?
In a friend group. Right. In a friend group with my best friend was a dude. And when he finally expressed feelings and I couldn't reciprocate those. Yeah. He went like ballistic.
Yeah.
And I felt super unsafe in my apartment by myself with him.
Yeah.
And I got fucked over in our friend group because everyone's like, and I think that they were really smart when they made this, because at first the main character, this guy, you just really feel for him. It's like his grandma died, and then you see his cat died, and you just like, he's got this, he really is so interested in this girl, and they, you know, they hang out all the time, and he's just trying to get up the nerve, and he's got these friends that are kind of, his friend is kind of being an asshole to him about it. And you're like, oh, he's just, you're like, oh, what an underdog. Like, you want this to work out for him. But then he's given an opportunity. She asks him straight up. She's like, do you, like, is this something? And he lies and he says no.
Yeah.
And then he breaks it and then forces it. So he's never honest. And I'm triggered because when you finally get to that breaking point where it's like, I guess in any other rom-com, it would be like the will they, won't they? Sometimes it's they won't, and it's not going to happen, and it's not going to be reciprocated. No one has to be the bad guy, but we turn women into the bad guy.
Yes. Yes.
And that fucking sucks. And it's like, I like that even though it seems like she's the villain, like from the trailers of it or whatever. And if you're just looking at the violence that's happening, it's all on her side.
Yeah.
If you're looking at like the crazy behavior, it's on her side, but it is a product of his choices and his control, and he's the real villain of this whole thing.
Right.
So fuck that guy. And also all the guys that think like that. And the other part that my therapist pointed out that I really liked was, she was like, also the dynamics of this friend group. No one is honest with each other. No one is having open conversations. They have all of these secrets.
Yes.
And none of them can truly depend on the other ones for support, for real support. Like, look at, he's trying to, the beginning of it is him trying to role play how he's going to have the conversation with the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And his friend's like, you suck at this. This is horrible. This is embarrassing. Don't do this. And then you find out it's because the girl that he's obsessed with and ends up controlling had for months been having sex with the other guy off and on. And like, that had been a thing. So if we want to talk about the male loneliness epidemic, just regular friendship alone, they're not even doing.
They're
male
not
to
even
male.
doing it. Right. Correctly.
And then to blame that on women is fucking nuts.
Right. Well, I mean, think about it. If you put it in the aspect of like what I do for a living, right? Mm-hmm. The judicial system, and think about all of the women that are married in domestic violence situations and relationships, and these women end up killing their husbands because they have been brutalized for years and years and years and cannot take it anymore. Mm-hmm. Right? Those women still go behind bars. Those women still in court will be shamed and said, why didn't you say anything sooner? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And anything the woman would have done, whether she would have come forward sooner, whether she would have reported all of the violence, because a lot of times these women don't come forward. There's a lot of non-reported violence in the home. Mm-hmm. They can't win, right? You're going to report it, but nothing happened. But you waited 10 years and you never reported it, right? Mm-hmm. Women can't win no matter what, and she's going to jail, right? She committed murder. You're not allowed to kill someone else. She's going to jail. And right, and now the abuser now gets this victim, this edit of, right, now he's a good guy because now he's dead.
Meredith Sparks talked about it, reactive abuse. Right. They sit there and then finally and the most dangerous time for a victim of domestic violence is when they're leaving.
Absolutely.
So even leaving is near impossible.
Right.
And then none of it is really validated until something really serious happens.
Absolutely.
We're not talking about it. But the Valley.
Right.
Everyone's questioning, well, Janet's timing of bringing this up. Fuck off. Right. She's just now processing it, and she's processing it now and going like, oh, I was
this
maybe
is why I
projecting,
had that reaction.
and this is why, because now I'm finally tapping in and working through it. Because she can't win. She
would have been called a villain if she would have immediately 2 years ago said, this is why I'm uncomfortable, because I had this in my past. It doesn't matter. When she would have said it, she would have still been told she was wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's over and over again. And we also were talking about separately on the podcast, but I think it's a good point. I sent you that video from Detransliteful.
Yes.
Detransliteful. I love her. I love her so much.
Yes.
She has incredible Valley content. She has incredible, like, I'm married to the father of my children, but I am the product of divorce. Or the child of divorce, not the product of divorce. And I think that co-parenting and being a step-parent, I find it all really fascinating. And she has incredible stuff on that. She talks about like addiction. I think she's a therapist. She's amazing.
I think so, yeah.
She goes on a tear that I loved that I sent to you that was basically about how women police other women, and a lot of it becomes how women are supposed to do all of the mental, emotional work.
Yes.
And carry that burden and do all of that growth for the men in their lives. So the men don't have to become
emotionally mature.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
They want to stay kids of their mind.
Right. Circling back to Danny, he sits on the couch on the confessional and says, I like to be taken care of. I know that Nia's going to do all of the things and take care of everything, and Nia's going to give me the space to recover. Danny, recover from what, you fuckhead? Recover from what? You do nothing. You do nothing. All you expect from Nia is to have sex with her and for her to do everything else in the house. And that is a prime example, right, of an emotionally immature person where Nia is expected to do everything for Danny. She physically stood in front of Danny, physically, and blocked him from Lala. Like, this is what we're talking about.
And then he sits behind her.
Yeah.
Going at and saying and being like, what's going on?
And picking at Lala, right.
Yeah. And then we're not talking about
we're
the
not
Valley,
talking
everybody.
about
We're not talking about it. But then they get back to their room, they get back to their house, and they're like, that
what
was
happened?
Crazy.
Those
what
people
happened?
Aren't friends. They're not our friends.
I don't understand who could act like that. And you're like, oh, you don't take any responsibility for this.
Not at all.
At all. Just like in the movie, that guy didn't really take any responsibility.
Right.
At all.
Right.
Just coward. Absolute.
Yes. I did like the ending of the movie. I was thinking
the
ending was going to go, it kept going, oh, it's going to go this way. Oh, nope, it's going to go this way, right? The ending kept winding around for me and my little unintelligent brain. I liked the way it ended. I'm glad it ended the way it did. I won't spoil it for anybody, but...
Oh, we've done spoilers. Spoilers, everyone.
Okay.
Fast forward.
Give it a minute. Yeah. Spoiler. Wait. Okay. Now we're going to tell you.
You liked it.
I did like it.
That so we assume her, he had gotten the one wish Willow. She got one.
He tries to undo his wish. Yes.
Then she's like, I guess we assume her wish is, I want him to love me back.
Correct. That's what yes.
But he has already tried to commit suicide, didn't have the balls to shoot himself, so then he decides to overdose himself with drugs.
Yes.
She makes the wish, he falls in love with her, but then overdoses.
Yes.
And then, because he died, that undoes the wish he did on her, but we
Yes.
still have the aftermath of everyone is dead.
Yes.
And she has murdered them.
Yes.
And it sounds like she was trapped inside of herself while all of this was happening.
Right.
So she was aware of it the entire time. Like there's almost like this.
Stop it. Yes.
And had no control.
Mm-hmm.
So she has to deal with the horror of of the choices that he made for her.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That part really bummed me out.
Sure. No, I get that.
That's where I'm like, this is obviously not to the extent of in this movie, but like back when I was in college, I was going to community college, and my friend was like, I was like, no, you have to leave and we're not doing this. And then he went to my friend group, and I think he's still friends with those people. I'm not allowed to be friends with. Granted, it's been 20 years, but I lost all of these friendships because I rejected him and he felt owed a relationship beyond what I was offering.
Right. Right. And he had to punish you, taking your friends away from you.
And everyone around me agreed with him.
And make that decision for you. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No. Women need to take their power back. Women need to decide, if you're in a relationship, decide what's good for you. Right. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of women are now realizing that and seeing that. And I don't want to get sideways on, the video you talked about where you said women are policing women. That's not how it is. That's not what it sounds like.
Well, I think it's the internalized, internalized misogyny. It is the patriarchy where when one of us goes outside the confines of those roles that have been established for us and we go, no, I don't want to date him. Or like, I know that he's been pining for me and I know that he's a good guy, but it's not. And it's like, well, you should just give him a chance. Like you just need to. Right. No, you don't. And the second that you say no, then you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But then there's other girls that are like, why aren't you being nice to him? Why aren't, the poor guy, like we need to go make him feel better.
Right.
And it's like, no, he needs to learn how to feel disappointed.
Yes.
That is
to have someone say no to him. No, you may not talk to me like that. No, you may not make that choice for me. Right. The word no is my favorite word. So yeah, that's what we mean by women policing women, right? We're not going at each other, right? No, that's not what we mean.
No, but the women who feel uncomfortable when other women aren't playing the roles that society says that we're supposed to do.
Sure, right.
Which I would say I think you and I agree on.
Yes, agree.
I am trying to... Okay, do you want to talk about something nicer now and more fun?
Yes, more fun. Where we have lots
more
of...
terrible men.
More terrible men. We have lots of opinions.
I'm trying to find... I just want to see my list of characters.
Okay, you have to see their face to remember.
It just helps me. I'm a visual person.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so this is the aftermath of Now Everybody Knows. We had actually seen in the trailer for next week's episode, the last episode that came out, we knew that Sandy was going to find out. I didn't realize how soon in the episode Sandy was going to find out.
Right, and this is a below deck boat show, Mediterranean, what we're talking about. So yes, Sandy, Nathan talks to Sandy in the bridge, and he's got very sad doe eyes, and she's like, what is happening? What's going on? So he tells her, and she wishes she would have never have known that. So now Sandy knows, and now Sandy knows that the entire crew knew beforehand. And I think the fact that everybody knew bothered her more, maybe. I'm not sure, but she was really upset.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Also, not technically true, but enough. We've had this conversation. Yeah. Enough people knew.
Yeah.
And again, was it just Jen's job to do that? Of course not. But there's like a hierarchy of like,
yes,
If it's Luke's job to do it. If he sucks and he's a failure, Jen needed to do it. And then Jen told Kat, I hate making Kat responsible for anything, but if Kat knew that was happening, Kat should have maybe pushed for something to get done. I think the only person who did the right thing in all of this is Cooper, who goes, oh, fuck, I don't know what to do with this information. I'm going to step it up to Joe, who can correct
someone above me, right? And they go deal with it. Yes, agree. Let's just skip to the end because I have a question.
Okay.
At the end, you know, it's so awkward for all the crew to be around Luke. He finally goes and tells Sandy, I don't think I can stay, right? I think I'm going to remove myself. Where in the middle of the episode, Sandy does bring Luke to the bridge and says, look, I know what's going on. This is unacceptable.
And I don't know what to do yet.
I don't know what to do, but she is texting right before their conversation saying, I need a new deck hand, or what's he called? Deck crew, somebody, a new deck crew person. So I think she was going to fire him, but he is removing himself. And I think you said last week that if Luke gets fired, Jen should get fired, because Luke, he could have ejaculated by himself, right? He has two hands. He could have not even involved Jen. Jen was there. Jen participated in the act. Mm-hmm. Should Jen get in trouble? Should Jen get fired or remove herself?
I still think there needs to be some consequence for Jen.
Agree.
The fact, and here's what doubles that down for me, is her behavior this episode. One, she looks like shit. Her hair is a mess at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
You're on a super yacht. I am a dirty old man deep inside. When I go to Dutch to get my coffee, I want a cute college girl to tell me that I look cute today.
Yeah.
You know, like, I want to have a little banter. I want to see how our day's doing. And I want a ponytail. I want a little bit of lashes. I want, you know, like, it's not that I need her to be like pretty and gorgeous for me. It's like a little show, right? Yeah. Like, we're having this little interaction, and I assume, I don't know, I'm a dirty old man. I just want to have like this effort put through in customer service. And if you're on a super yacht who should be getting 7-star service, they're calling it. I didn't know that there was anything beyond a 5. But
I didn't either. Yeah.
So now they're on a 7-star service. Brush your fucking hair, Jen.
Wow.
And
wow. Yep. Burp. You said it.
Wash your face.
Whoa.
I do think that she's like, I get that she's sad. You are putting on a show, this customer service show. You don't show them what you're feeling inside.
Yeah.
Hi, I feel used by this guy here.
Yeah.
No, that's none of their business. They are paying like $100,000. I don't know. It's the numbers are big. They don't care. They shouldn't know.
Yes.
It should be fun. I think we did see in the episode, Kaylee and Joe were like flirting in the bus. Sure. And then the primary was like, oh, are you two a thing? And they're like, yeah, a little bit. And that's fun. If I was there, I would love to see like, oh,
sure. If I were a guest, that'd be
dish
cute
the drama. Tell me. I don't want to hear Luke came in his boss's bed, no one changed it. That's fucking disgusting.
Right.
But, oh, she's a little hurt because he's actually into her and they're making out and how cute are they together? Like, that's fun. That's what we want.
Yes.
Jen is like going through it. And I get that she's like come out and talked about how she had like a devastating breakup right before. And so that's why she was like really out of sorts and unregulated. Fine, but also it's affecting your job, and that's where I draw the line.
But I think she also, I think you said this, but she had a responsibility just like Luke did in the entire, that is how I feel. She had a responsibility. She was a player, a physical player in the sexual act that happened on Nathan's bed. And
just knowing that it's there is enough that it's like, oh.
Not being addressed yet. Like, we haven't seen it, but it's not being addressed yet. It's like, oh, he, Jen's this cute little girl getting a what? We need to get mad at
jokes about it.
Yeah,
she's making jokes.
Needs to have a consequence. I agree. I
don't know how Aesha, like, I guess we're going to see how Aesha's going to deal with it. And I do understand why Aesha is watching Jen not brushing her hair and going, if I try and address anything critically with her right now, she is going to try to sink the ship.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is fine. Like, I get, like,
yes,
it's not the time to address it. But I really think Aesha needs to, because Aesha knows now that Jen knows. And then there's, like, Kaylee. Kaylee didn't find out until after.
Yeah.
Kaylee, if she had found out about that, would have done the sheets immediately.
100% would have gone and cleaned the sheets. Absolutely would have ripped those things off. Would have probably kicked Nathan out of the bed and said, "Get up, I'm cleaning your sheets." Yeah. I think that's what she would have done.
And I don't like how flippant Jen is talking about it.
Yeah.
She's making jokes about it.
Yes.
I'm like, it's disgusting, and to, like, a whole new level. So I'm just as mad at this point at Jen as I am at Luke.
Me too. Absolutely. And at
least Luke is pretending to have remorse. He's actually not. I take that back.
He's actually not. And I agree.
He's victim.
With other social media content creators that say this man was never told no in his life or told that he's ever done anything wrong. We've never done anything wrong in Luke's mind, and he's confused as to why people are still feeling weird around him or not talking to him or have an awkward interaction with him. And you are 40 and you should...
Well, he was like, what? I don't know how much longer I'm going to have to deal with Nathan giving me the cold shoulder.
What?
And I was like, Nathan hasn't punched you in the face. You're welcome.
Yes, exactly.
How much longer? It's been 2-3 days max. Not even. Mm-hmm. There's no way it's been 3 days. Mm-hmm. And yeah, he's still fucking pissed about it.
Yeah.
I would be pissed about it.
Yep. Yes, needing hugs from Joy and just playing with poor Joy. Pissing me off. Really.
And Joy's going through her own shit.
Pissing me off. Right. Yeah.
And so I don't even begrudge that Joy hugged him because she had her own stuff. So, like,
yeah,
that's fine. The part that makes me upset is that he has made himself the victim of all of this. Which is shocking.
Yes.
He's like, I'm so alone on the boat, Mommy. And she's like, no, you have me. You're 35.
God.
You're 35 and you're calling your mom because people are being mean to you because you came in someone's bed and let them sleep in it, you fucking cuck. Oh, that's not the word. That's not the correct word.
We know what you meant.
We know what you meant. I just hate him.
It's bad.
And yeah, no, he's gotten away. And here's my other theory. And this is just my theory. And I told it to Matt. Remember at the very beginning of the season when they were doing his intro? And I loved him at the beginning of the season. Because I was like, he's so hot. He's like, got his dad jokes. He seems quite charming.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, I used to do this and I used to do this and I used to do this. Like, he's had like a whole bunch of different jobs and now like yachting is his new career.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's got ADHD. Everybody does.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that's what it is. And now, do you know what I've realized? Do you know why he's had so many careers? Because he keeps coming in his boss's beds. And then his mom is like, don't worry about it. Everyone does.
Wow. Yeah. Uh-huh. A little bit.
So, allegedly, Luke comes in all his boss's beds.
Wow. Yes. And
is that going to become a clip?
Absolutely. Because I'm writing it down to make one.
Oh. Yeah, that's my theory. I'm so disappointed in him, and I'm so disappointed in Jen, and in the comments, because I'm in the comments. I just want everyone to spell Jen with a G, because I don't want it to get mixed up with me. Jen with a J.
Jen with the G. Her name is Genevieve. Yes.
Genevieve.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wow.
In that triangle, not triangle, let's talk about Joy. Poor Joy. I love her so much. And this was a really rough episode for her. This is my favorite kind of charter. This is the second time that they've done this. It's a matchmaker. She's from last season. Last time she had a guy and a bunch of women that she was going to try and match him with. this time it's a woman and her dog that she's trying to match all these men with. Yeah. And the matchmaker is a control freak and a micromanager.
Oh, terrible. Terrible. And Aisha's not happy. Joy's not happy.
No. And it's kind of interesting to me because you watch her go through and go like, well, did you do this and this and this and this? And Aisha's like, yeah, I need to do this and this first, and I will be doing that. And it's one of those people who justify themselves by just picking at everyone else. And you're like, you're not actually doing anything.
No.
You, in her mind, I think she thinks things get done because of how she works.
Yeah.
And really, you're just pissing everyone off.
Yeah, people just hate you. They hate that.
But I mean, we've all worked for that person.
Oh, God, yeah. Yes.
We've all worked for them.
Yeah.
Try not to be that person, everybody. But I do like the idea of her business and how she's doing this. All the guys that are coming on, the guys are fun. But then the primary, she's very intense and she's like a foodie, but she hates garlic and onions.
I know, and peppers, yeah.
And I mean, I don't like peppers, but I'll still eat them if they're cooked well. If Joy wants to cook peppers for me and I don't like bell peppers, I bet I would love them.
That's what I was exactly thinking. I would never walk into a kitchen at a 7-star chef and go, well, don't make it. That doesn't go with that. Why would you put beetroot or whatever she said on that? Those two don't go together. Don't put onions in those. Don't put peppers in those. Ma'am, take a step back. Like, what do you mean?
If you're a foodie, what do you actually like? And so she had like a French cuisine night and she just picked apart everything.
Yeah.
And didn't like anything.
No.
And Joy's like a French chef. And she's like, she didn't like anything on French night. I'm a shit chef. And then she made protein balls with hazelnuts in them that apparently had traces of peanut on them. And Cooper is deathly allergic to peanuts and had a full-on reaction.
Yeah.
I was watching bits after and they were talking about, actually it was Kat. Okay. Kat was talking about on her TikTok about how he genuinely turned purple at one point.
Oh, God.
Woo. And she was like, I'm smiling and people are upset because it looks like I'm not taking it seriously. And she's like, I'm fully panicked and this is crisis. But this is what my face does when I'm in panic.
Yeah.
It was I think she was saying it was more intense than what the show kind of gave us. And Joy thinks that she's going to kill Cooper and she feels like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And Cooper, Prince of our hearts.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I can keep working. Like, Cooper,
and the doctor's like, no, you just go take a minute. And he's so sweet. Yeah, she was crying and he gave her a hug and he's like, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Sandy even came down and said, can I do something for you? Are you going to be okay? Let me help you. She's like, no, I just need a minute.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, poor thing. She didn't know what trace amount meant. That was so cute. When he looked it up.
It's in another language. And like, can you imagine having to...
No.
You need to know these things.
Yeah.
And if you fuck up, you might kill Cooper. Right. Oh my God, if you killed Cooper, if you kill Luke, no one gives a fuck.
Right.
If you kill Cooper,
oh God, no,
we would hate her.
Yeah, can't.
As much as I love Joy, not if you kill Cooper.
Yeah,
I love Cooper, but I love Joy. I'm not even mad at Joy for like wanting a hug from Luke because she was just feeling so shitty. Mm-hmm. Joy, I think, does not know about the cum in the sheets yet. I don't think anyone.
I don't think she knows either. Correct.
And I don't think anyone needs to tell her. She knows now in real time, but I don't think she needs to know in the show.
Yeah.
On the boat. I hope no one tells her while she's on the boat.
God, right.
Until Luke leaves the boat. Do you think that Sandy is going to accept his resignation?
Yes, I do. Also, my question to you is, why would... I know she said she was going to think about it, but why would Sandy take off, leave the dock, go do the charter, start the charter, and make Luke suffer through the charter and then fire him and make him leave? Why not just kick him off while they're still on the dock? I didn't like that I didn't like that. I think she should have ripped the Band-Aid off and got rid of him while they were still there and hadn't started the charter, because everything is awkward. You know, it makes the charter bad, right? People, you know, you can feel everybody's energies are off. And Joy needs to, as the, in my mind, the chef or the food is, everyone's circling around it. Like, she is the main thing. And so she needs to have good energy and have people there to help her and tell her it's wonderful and beautiful and everybody loved it. And everybody's in this shit energy, this shit mood because of Luke.
Yeah.
I
think Sandy I don't think Sandy had enough time.
Yeah.
And 2, I don't think Sandy knew exactly what to do, because you go, wait, what?
Right.
It's so insane.
To process the whole thing, sure.
And
yeah.
I think her going, I need to file a report, and this could affect the rest of his career.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But like, if you're on camera, like, we've talked about this. I mean, Real Housewives, look at fucking Brian. You thought that you're on camera. You think this isn't going to show up?
Yeah.
The way that you're behaving, it's recorded. People will see how you're doing this, and you think that they're never. There's always a camera somewhere you didn't realize. Yeah. People are going to find out what you did while you were on a reality show, and they are going to show it in the most dramatic light possible.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Luke, what the fuck are you thinking that this isn't gonna...
Yeah.
If she didn't write a report, if no one ever found out about it, it's on video.
Yep.
You imbecile.
I know.
So yeah, deal with the oh my god, the consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
Luke. So I don't know. I'm not sad that he's leaving.
I'm not sad that he's leaving either. I agree. I do think she'll accept his resignation, but I do want consequences for Jen. So we'll see what's going on after that. And this charter was a smaller one, right? Wasn't only a couple of days? Or was it long?
Well, it's not over yet.
It's not over, but I didn't think it was.
I think these ones end up being like 2 to 4 days, something like that.
Okay.
Because we haven't, she did it with the women.
Yeah.
There was like every day a couple women left until there was just like, remember that?
Okay.
And then this one, we haven't seen any men leave yet.
Yeah.
But do you want to talk about the men?
Yes.
So I can't even remember. There's
she
like
brought
Billy.
in a wide range of ages and backgrounds for people. There's Billy, who needs to go home immediately.
I mean, he's the most. He's got the most story to him.
He's making bad comments about women in general, and then he's going back to his room and calling some girl and saying, "Will you send me, naughty pictures?" And
he's wasted.
Yeah, terrible.
Also,
he's terrible human.
And Aisha makes the point. He keeps going, wine.
Yes.
Like, he has no
terrible
manners. He's calling this other woman, and he's talking about how the woman that he's on the phone with, he can't wait to get home to her.
Yeah.
She's so much more beautiful than the woman on this boat.
Weird.
So weird. And he left his door open.
Weird. Yes.
Unless it was just weird editing, but we hear the whole conversation.
Yeah, so bad.
I think Jen hears the conversation.
Somebody.
And Jen's like, I might tell them. Jen needs to start. You see something, you hear something, you say something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Start bringing it up now, because this is... These things need to be said. Was he also the one that was dressed in the 1920s outfit?
Yes. Yeah.
Black and white, looks like Gino. With his fedora. And he was so proud of his fedora.
Yes. Bad. Terrible.
So bad. There's like a really younger guy
that she's like, yeah, no thank you. And then the guy that got sick... Can't remember his name, Carter.
I thought that was him.
Oh,
I thought that was Billy. Billy?
No, Billy.
No, that was a different guy.
That's a different guy.
A couple of the guys all look alike to me.
Sure, the younger, there's two younger guys, but the younger guy is not the one that got sick. That is just kind of in the background. He's like
he's just here for the zip line.
Yeah, he's just here for the zip line. And then the other younger guy gets sick on the excursion, and
kind of ruins the excursion for everyone else.
Yeah, because they had to go back. But she does.
I don't know why they couldn't have just taken him.
I know, right? I thought that too. I didn't quite understand what was happening. And then she likes Will, the tall, with long hair gentleman.
I like Will the best, and so does Aisha, and I trust Aisha.
Yeah, agree. And I don't remember the other gentleman. Maybe two more.
There was a guy that was Greek and talking about how he was Greek a lot.
Oh, right. Kurt. Or Kirk. Yes.
And I think he and Billy both kept making references to like how they like a woman who supports her man and stands next to him or behind him. And you're like,
ugh.
Do you see, like, she's like, yeah, I like someone that brings out my softness. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking?
Right.
What?
No, ma'am.
You just chartered a boat to pick which penis you want. Like, how are you pretending that you're going to be demure right now?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yes. I don't like this pretend like softness. And I'm not saying that she's not a soft feminine woman. She's so beautiful and she's very feminine. But like this submissive side that it's like, why are we pretending?
She's old enough, she's my age to know. We've been around the block or two. We know what it's like. What's up?
She's developed this incredible business that's sold across the world. I don't know.
Right, whatever.
Her dog,
sugar baby, just pissing all over everywhere.
Just peeing everywhere.
Ugh. Boat dogs, not fun or good, or I don't want to see that. No.
And it's like,
it's a red flag for me if you can't leave your dog. I'm so sorry. It's a red flag for me if I have to prepare actual food for your dog and your dog's not eating dog food. Just saying.
No, I'm gonna, oh my God.
Here we go. Do it.
Here I go.
Say it.
Like other people's dogs. I'm becoming slowly over time kind of anti-dog. And I think it's not dogs' faults. It's dog owners' faults.
Mm-hmm. You betcha.
You need to be able to leave your dog at home when you go on a boat for betcha. 4 days.
Yep.
Because that's too much work for everyone else.
Absolutely. She could have hired someone. She has enough money to hire someone to stay in her home with this dog. So
yeah. Have you seen the video that's going around TikTok about the Belgian Malinois?
Doing what?
This video, and there's a couple of videos now, but the most famous one is this woman with it's the dog that like becomes like a police dog or like an army ranger dog.
Oh yeah, they kind of look like a German Shepherd, but they're not. Yes,
they're like more streamlined, and they can like run up a straight wall. Yes. Like these dogs are super intense.
Yeah,
and like a normal person has no reason to have this dog.
Right.
If you live in an apartment, you should not have this dog.
Yeah. So what is on the video?
So the video is from someone's balcony. It's this woman who's got that kind of dog. It's completely out of control. There's a guy trying to walk his like giant pit bull.
Okay.
And the woman's dog is going after it. He's picked up this giant pit bull.
Oh God.
And he's like swinging it around, trying to keep the other dog from attacking it.
No, I haven't seen
and she can't get a hold of it. She's screaming. He's screaming.
Okay.
The person on the balcony is like, get into your apartment. It's awful. And there's more than one video of this now.
Okay.
And the thing is that, and I'm not saying that like, oh, no one should have a pit bull or no one should have a Belgian. I'm saying it
Malinois.
wrong.
Yeah.
Malinois.
Yeah.
Sure. But if you're going to have a dog, you need to train it, maintain it, And if you're in a community with your dog, like if you live out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and you can let your dogs go run wild,
yeah,
great. Amazing. I love that for you. But if your dogs go after people, then that's a problem.
Right.
If your dogs are destroying other people's property, that's a problem. If you are in an apartment complex, your dog needs to be on a leash and you need to be able to control that dog on a leash. And if you can't, that's a problem. Also, everyone needs to pick up after their dogs.
Yes.
And if I hear one more person be like, cats are so gross, you have to help, they poop in your house. So do I. I also poop in my house.
Wow.
And when you pick up dog poop outside, the only thing between you and that hot turd is like the thin sheet of plastic that you're wrapping it up in.
Yep.
I have a scoop. It's like a little treasure hunt that I am not touching anything every single time because it's coated. And then I put it in a diaper genie that's specifically for cat litter. You don't smell it. You don't know it. I'm never coming in contact with it. And it's nowhere else. And you know what? Cats are better than dogs.
And I've never, ever seen you get this passionate about anything we've ever talked about.
That's not true.
Liar, because everybody has a good side. Or there's a reason why they're doing that. Or there's this.
Except for Luke.
Or there's this or there's that. And, the light of heaven shines down on your beautiful big boobed face. And I'm the one that usually gets activated and is like, fuck them. I hate this person. I don't care that people don't like that. I don't like Kenzie. I don't like Kenzie, right? I've never, ever in the 2 years we've been doing this seen you that passionate about anything. People, we're talking about dogs right now. And
I love dogs. There are some of my neighbors have dogs. Shout out Gus. Shout out Bart. I love these dogs. R.I.P. the other dog that just died. But like I love dogs. I love other people's dogs. But I also, the people who have dogs are cleaning up after them. Like they're on a leash. They're decent. We have friends who have dogs that are fucking nuts. And do you know what they don't do? Let the dogs around the neighborhood. They go, hey, if you're coming over, let me put the dogs away first.
Yeah. Right.
Your dogs are not my problem to deal with. And actually, if I come into your house and your dogs are nuts, that's on me. Right? The dog lives there. I don't live there. But out and about, we need to have more respect for the people in our community.
Okay, great.
And I don't think that your dog is as important. And if your dog is peeing on a yacht, then you have codependency issues with an animal, and that's
right.
Wrong.
That's so difficult to get out. Yuck. And it stinks, and it's just ugh. Yuck. So no,
because you don't it doesn't just soak up and it's over.
No, absolutely
you need to get the enzyme cleaner.
Yep. Terrible. Red flag for this lady. Oh.
Yeah. Although I like her over, like I don't know. I think that she's fine. Like if you're going to be that rich, I guess you can be that much.
See what I'm saying, everybody? This is what I'm talking about. See what you just said.
I'm just saying, like, I
okay.
She sucks. I don't really like her, but it's fine. You can expect these eccentricities of her. Yes.
Okay.
Because she's at least paying
you
for
should
it.
not. Just because you have money does not give you the right to have these fucking eccentricities that I have to fucking deal with. No.
I assume that she's gonna pay for the carpet cleaning.
I would hope so too.
Especially after everyone saw it on video.
Ugh, yeah.
Like no one's gonna. What is her name? Sugar Bear.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that Sugar Bear pissed inside.
Yeah.
But the thing is she's putting Sugar Bear through that. It's the dog owners. It's not the dogs.
No, I totally agree. Absolutely.
She put Sugar Bear through that. Where's Sugar Bear supposed to pee? Sugar Bear, you saw the dog looking around like, what the fuck?
Right.
What is this place?
Yeah, he doesn't know to, or she squat over the edge and pee in the ocean. We don't know that.
Yeah, it's not the dog's fault. The dog doesn't know where it's supposed to pee.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you don't fuck this lady.
Digressed for like 10 minutes about dogs. Amazing. I'm going to bring up dogs once every week just to watch you get this
just
activated.
To see me meltdown.
Yes. This is amazing. Oh, anything else with the Beau show?
No, I got nothing. We like Will. Will is the suitor.
Yeah,
that we
want
like the
her
most.
to choose Will. Yes.
So we've talked before about how on other reality shows that and we watch the shows that we watch are like Housewives or The Valley, and we'll make the comment that it's like everyone's going to a different party, even though they're all sitting down to the same dinner together. These men were all dressed for a totally different meal.
Right.
Amazing. It was such a spectrum of clothing options at that dinner.
Yeah.
And the only person that I felt like really matched her style was Will.
Yeah.
And his like, he had this nice like sweater cardigan.
Agree.
And she was in this like soft like silk dress that was just very drapey, but like I liked it.
I liked that they split the men up on the excursion too. They're like, you 4 bottom losers are going to go lay on the grass on a shitty blanket tarp thing. And the 4 top winners are going to go on horseback with her. But the guys that had to go sit on the grass were like, we don't get to go.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Like you get to play croquet.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Funny to me.
I did like the horseback riding. I thought that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Right.
All right. So next week we find out what happens to Luke, and hopefully something happens to Jen.
Yes. She should get a dressing down from Sandy for sure. I mean, Aisha and Sandy should definitely.
I think Aisha and Sandy will have a conversation about it, and then Aisha will deal.
Yeah.
If Sandy doesn't go, actually, she needs to go too. You know.
Yeah.
The woman that Sandy texts to get new people, what a fun job that would be.
Sure.
Like the person who's like, oh, you're a deckhand and like knows where all the deckhands are and knows like how
and
to
you're
find
in
them.
Croatia or in Turkey near Croatia, right? And you can just fly in. Yeah, totally.
I want to go to Turkey really bad.
Why?
That's like because there are so many cats.
Okay.
And I love Turkish food.
Okay. All right.
I really do. So that's why I want to pet street cats, and I want to eat Turkish food, and I want to get plastic surgery done, very inexpensive.
For $5, yes.
Yep. That's what it is.
Perfect.
That's what it is.
Love it.
Okay. Let's talk about our new obsession. What are you calling it?
MAFS.
MAFS.
MAFS USA. MAFS. Married at First Sight USA. Season 20.
I hear it as like someone who's British saying maths.
Oh.
It's maths. But, okay. So here's what we're going to do is we're just going to go couple by couple.
Wonderful. And
because we've seen 3 episodes.
Didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did. Because I literally was texting you.
I heard it in your voice where you were like, what is it?
Minutes into it, I'm like, what the actual fuck am I watching? I hate every single one of these men.
I knew you would.
And you're like, it's going to be okay. It's okay.
We're going to hate them together.
It's okay.
We're going to hate this together.
I can't. I'm so pissed off it's once a week. I'm pissed off because I want it to be like Love Island where it's every fucking night, you know?
I know. We need to get back onto a regular schedule before school starts.
Damn. Though. Yeah.
I'm making Matt watch it with me. Are you making Steve watch it with you?
No, he has not watched it yet.
It's just so wild. And all of these people are like, I'm ready to get married. And all I can think is, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Absolutely not.
So the first one, I almost wonder if we should talk about him last.
Perfect. Whatever order you want to go in, dude.
No, we'll just do them first.
Okay.
Adam.
Jesus.
And
blessed be
Marissa. So Adam is, I think, and we're going to get real shallow first. I think one of the most attractive grooms of the season. He's got the curly blonde hair. He's got the lake house. He's in good shape. He's out on the water all the time. He wants to have 1,000 pets. On paper, I love this. And then he starts talking.
And then he speaks. I'm not a fan of the mustache. It gives me the ick.
I like the mustache.
I don't like the mustache. It's very douchey and very bro, I don't like it. Then he speaks. Yes. So the therapist goes to his house and says, we have a match for you. Have you been seeing anyone before, dating anyone? And he's like, yeah. And he says, the therapist says, just give her a call and tell her, you're not going to be seeing her anymore. He's like, no, she'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. It's just really kind of loose. No, I'm not going to do that. And the therapist's like, I need you to call her. So he really pushes it. Adam calls her, and this woman is mad. Blindsided like, and hangs up on him. And he doesn't give a shit and is like, wow.
Doesn't care and is surprised.
Yeah. Okay,
and
great.
Is surprised by her answer.
So, just red flag number a zillion right there when you're like, oh, fuck. What are we doing?
Things that wouldn't be a red flag, but he turns into a red flag also.
Right.
He doesn't drink. He used to drink.
And that's fine.
Doesn't drink anymore. Totally fine.
Nobody cares, right?
Nobody cares.
Don't care.
But we see very quickly that he has judgment for those who do.
He has judgment for those who do things that he doesn't do.
Anything.
Just anything that he doesn't do, right? If you don't have 1% body fat, right, you're a piece of shit. If you eat microwave anything, you're a piece of shit. You eat macaroni and cheese, you're a piece of shit.
He's like, comments about all the chemicals you put in your body if you eat mac and cheese.
Stop, right? And he's a trainer, and he trains everybody, and he's going to get you into shape, and he loves pickleball, and so he's going to train you on how to play, and that you're going to love it by the end of it. And I don't need someone to be that controlling. He is out of control with his control.
Oh, yeah. And then they also have like a bachelor party. I don't know if they did this in previous seasons, but I loved it, where they got all the brides together for a bachelorette, and they've never really met each other before, but they get to all kind of like commiserate about like this massive thing they're about to do, and the grooms get to do it too. And at some point he's like, oh yeah, I play the piano, and then sits down and plays the most boring fucking songs for like a half an hour.
Right.
If it was 10 minutes, that's too long.
Yeah.
And they weren't like fun songs.
No,
like,
he's playing
I know
Mozart and Chopin, and he's playing classical music on a piano.
No, play Mr. Brightside on the piano. That's what these guys want to hear.
Other human being of the male gender playing classical music on a piano, turn on. I would love that. Lovely. He's doing it, and you just want to go, ugh.
It's just, he's like, I'm going to grace you with a song.
100%.
And everyone's like, oh, that was really good. Like, everyone's like, oh, that was good. Thank you. All right, cool. Anyway, and then he's like, and here's another song. You're welcome.
Fuck.
And they're fucking depressing songs.
They want to die. Yeah.
And everyone's like,
please stop.
Okay, please. So, do you know what it felt like? Matt listens to the podcast. He'll love this. Okay, so we went to, and this is why people need to tell their children no. We went to a friend's house a couple years ago. Fun fact, not friends anymore.
Wow.
They had a kid who was an only child who is a gorgeous little boy. Gorgeous kid. And we're all hanging out, and there's a bunch of other adults there, and there's a couple other kids. And the kid's like, hey, everybody, I'm going to sing a song. And they're like, oh, he loves to do this. And he brings out a little microphone, and they put Michael Jackson on the TV, and he starts singing the Michael Jackson song. And very cute. And he's like dancing to it. It's very cute. And the parents are like, yeah, everybody watch. And we're like, okay. Oh, it's another song. I didn't come here to watch your what?
Kid
I'm
perform.
not at a recital.
Yeah.
I am trying to have a beveragino with fellow adults while our kids play together. And the parents are like, can you imagine doing anything better with your time? I'm like, 1,000 things. I'd rather be home doing laundry.
What do you mean?
Than listening to your very cute, actually talented child.
No.
Singing fucking Michael Jackson. I can't do it anymore.
No.
And this is an adult doing the same thing. So parents, normalize going, thank you. Normalize going, I'm not that interested in this right now.
Yeah.
Normalize going, this is great. You need to go practice more on your own.
Or this is not the right time. We'll do this.
You don't get to pick a captive audience for this.
Yeah. Literally kidnapped audience. Absolutely.
And this is an adult still doing it.
Yes.
His parents weren't there, which makes me wonder, were his parents like, I can't sit through another piano song at this wedding. I refuse to come back.
Right.
I'm not getting on a flight to listen to him play the fucking piano for 45 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
Adam, I understand.
So he gets a gift from his bride-to-be, Marissa, that he doesn't right know. And he gets a bottle of booze, he gets macaroni and cheese and something else and just rips it apart. Not physically, but he's just like, I don't drink. This is a red flag. I don't eat processed food. That's a red flag. I don't put things in the microwave. That's a red flag. And you're like, are you joking? What am I watching? And then they switch to her, and she's so cute and lovely and smiley and having fun with her girlfriends and
loves taking shots
of all the things, right?
Yeah,
they're all giggling and
and she's so pretty. She looks
so
like
pretty.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, she's super
she's
pretty.
Really pretty.
And then we get to the wedding. And the process is the groom has his back to the bride as she's walking down the aisle, and
like halfway there.
Yeah, then he will turn around and see her, and so they do that process, and they recognize each other. They know each other, and I thought, oh my God, this is the girl on the phone. I thought it was the girl on the phone that he broke up with, and that's what I thought it was. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to poop a little. But no, he had met her in a bar a couple of years before, walked up to her and picked up on her, and they never got together after that.
The timing just didn't work out.
But she recognized him. And
he recognized her.
Yeah. And so, they have the ceremony and get to, I guess, meet or see each other's family or non-family, I guess. And her bridesmaids, I'm pretty sure were all drunk and just giggling and laughing at him the whole time. And you could see, I think he heard that or saw that, and they kept panning back over to him and the girls.
Stop, don't laugh.
Yes.
Don't laugh.
Yes.
Because he was like, this is for Marissa, and he plays her a song.
Oh, God.
And I think he played her another song, and everyone's like...
Yeah. They had to wait through that. And then they get to speak privately away from the group. And she's like, did you like my gift? Did you like it? And he was like, no, I don't drink. She's just like, oh, okay.
He just kind of like shuts down everything. Like in his mind, I think he's like, they're going to give me the perfect woman, and then whatever isn't developed there, I'm going to mold into whatever I want.
Right.
He's literally talking about how he plans on training her into becoming like athletic and a fantastic pickleball player.
Which, I'm sorry, that is for people who are 1,000 years old. Yes, I said it. It's not a young person's thing. It's just not. Anyway. So it's
the people that are my age or younger that are doing pickleball,
terrible.
They're also drinking.
100%.
It's like co-ed softball.
Stop.
It's the new co-ed softball, right?
So my prediction is they're not going to make it because of him. Because of him.
Yeah. And so far, I have no red flags with her because we women supporting women.
Absolutely.
Next, we have Mecca and Belle Jolie.
Belle Jolie.
Love that. I think she has her own name tattooed on her back.
Oh, did she? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
And I was like, does her back say Belle Jolie?
Okay.
I was like,
I missed that. I'm going to have to pay attention. Okay.
So far, I really love her.
I love them.
I like him. Big feelings coming in.
Here we go.
I love, like, as they were going through the interview process and all of that.
Yeah.
she's an artist. She's a singer. She's got all of these projects going on. She's also like got her like life and shit together. She's like, I don't need a guy that has money. I need a guy that like is going to be supportive of me and that like we can care for each other.
Yeah.
He says almost the exact same thing. He cleans garbage cans for a living?
No, porta potties. They have a porta potty for a living cleaning business. Yeah.
We'll go on a tangent about something about this in a second.
Yeah.
But I think they make good money doing it. It's a family business.
Yes.
She doesn't have a relationship with her dad.
Yes.
He doesn't have a relationship with his mom. So something that they can, that's something my husband and I really, when we first met, connected over it. Like
goofy. They're funny and goofy and funny and awkward creative. Kind of. And yeah.
He says, he's like, I just want a woman that'll serenade me to sleep at night. And they're like, do you really want that? And he's like, actually, yeah. She's a singer.
She sings. She love it.
Will. I was like, love it, love it, love it. She was like, wouldn't it be crazy if he was wearing white? Just to be different. And then they show him and he's wearing white. I was like, I love it. Okay. His dad sucks so fucking hard.
His dad's name is Logic. Love it.
Logic sucks. I hate him.
Oh, he was inserting himself, saying inappropriate jokes, saying inappropriate things,
talking constantly, needed the attention.
Yes.
Before the ceremony, a little bit during the ceremony.
Yes. Yeah.
Was giving advice. If she doesn't let you kiss her on the lips, then she's not attracted to you and it's not going to work or something. Like he said.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he said.
It was a rhyme. It was something like, if there's tongue, she's, I don't remember what it was.
Sprung,
yeah. If there's tongue, she's sprung. If there's a kiss on the cheek, it's weak. She's weak, I think is what he said. Yeah.
Which sucks because then you see her as she's getting like, ready with her family. She's like,
kiss me. Yeah.
She's like, a kiss is sacred. I want to save that until like we have a connection.
Yeah.
Which part of me gets, and the other part of me is like, you're getting married. A kiss is a handshake.
Here's the thing. I was thinking, what would I do? Would I want to kiss, or would I want a cheek, or would I want to just shake hands? Like, what am I wanting? After watching 4 episodes, I think I'd want to kiss on the mouth. I mean, I'm not gonna, deep throat anybody.
Like closed lips is fine.
Yes.
There's another couple we'll talk about.
Yes.
Who has a similar, I think, like moment of like, but they do end up kissing.
But yeah, I think the kiss question is a big deal.
It is.
For both sides, men and women. Yes.
Yeah. I think I personally don't find it as sacred, but I respect that she felt that it was sacred.
Sure.
That gets in his head because of what his dad said.
I know.
Then his dad is making fun of him, teasing him.
Yeah.
And you can see him Mecca is trying to laugh it all off.
Yeah.
But this is a deeply stressful moment.
Right. These are strangers you're meeting for the first time.
These are strangers. You want to have your best foot forward. Yeah. He's trying to have a sense of humor about himself. And his dad is ripping him apart.
Yeah.
I was horrified by his father's behavior. Yeah. And fun fact, not the only dad that I'm horrified by their behavior.
Right. Yeah.
I do need to talk about porta potty cleaning. Fantastic career. It's a family business. Makes good money.
Somebody's got to do it. You think about it. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. No. This is like, these are jobs that must get done. Yeah. We need to respect the people that do these jobs. And I hope that he's making like good money. Right? Great. When you and I watched Love Island.
Yes.
Can you tell that I have a bug up my ass about this? I'm never going to let it go. I've been deeply wounded. When Bryce discussed the fact that he was embarrassed because he fixes garbage trucks to like pay the bills.
Yeah.
Did you go cleaning garbage trucks or fixing garbage trucks is like, I just took his word and his description of it as like, it's something that he's a little bit embarrassed about. It's, and he's just trying to get his bills paid. He doesn't make a lot of money. That's what I heard. That's the story that I heard. And now we found out, and this is all fucking wonderful. I like Trinity. I am glad it worked out. I'm glad they won. Okay? And also people who own dogs. Fuck them. But I'm glad that it's going on. I'm okay being wrong. I'm actually glad I'm wrong. Their People interview that they did. Have you seen the People interview that they did?
I did.
Oh, just love. I love it. I love. I'm glad for them. But no one went, he's a diesel mechanic. You need to prove a fucking and make so much money. No one knew. None of you bitches knew. Coming after me for not knowing that that was like a big deal job. I'm sorry, I don't know about all of the jobs in the world. I don't know everything. Not everyone knows everything about all the fucking jobs. So I'm sorry that me not knowing that Bryce was rich and that this was all like him doing like a secret prince thing to make sure she really loved him for him. Whatever. Bullshit. I'm glad it worked out. I love them both. I'm glad they won. Suck my butt.
What, if I may, what was the point of that? Did you have a question or did you have a comment?
I just want everyone to know. I want everyone to know that I was wrong. And I know that I was wrong. But not everyone. But you know what? I'm not the only one that was wrong. And be nice to be on the internet because I will internalize it.
Apparently. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't even know where to go with that or how to segue out of it or
That's okay. We can go back to Belle Jolie and Mecca. I think that they are one of the couples that I think is going to work.
I think so too. I think they're going to really try to make it work with it. I think they're adorable
and
together.
I think they align really well on a lot of things.
I think so too.
So
and I think they like each other. I think there's a spark there, right?
There's an attraction.
Yeah.
There is a chemistry.
Yeah.
The humor is similar.
Yeah.
I hate that when he should be able to be putting his best foot forward on their fucking wedding day, the dad had to shit all over him.
Yeah.
To be the star of the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, Adam did it. Adam needed to be the star of the show. We all just have to let him do it because it's his wedding, right? If it's your wedding, you get to do whatever you want. Have you ever seen the video of the woman walking down the aisle singing the song?
Oh, God, yes.
And everyone just has to watch her do it. And you're like...
Great.
And same thing for Adam.
Whatever.
Same thing for Mecca's dad, Logic, except for Logic is an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what? Adam's an asshole, too.
The only, besides Logic... taking him away from it, the only thing I didn't like about Belle and Mecca is Belle's wedding dress was stunning, totally gorgeous, beautiful, but
the jewelry was too much.
Temu jewelry, her dollar store jewelry was bad. It was bad. I mean, you can have jewelry, but something very understated, smaller.
I think,
but that big giant piece and those earrings just did her dirty.
Yeah, I'm literally looking at it right now.
Did her dirty.
It overwhelmed her. She had this gorgeous.
Yes.
Her body is incredible.
Yeah.
She had the gorgeous lace, and the lace clashed with the like rainbow iridescent jewelry, and the earrings were so big.
Yeah.
I loved the armband though. I thought like if she wanted to I feel like she needed like this artistic edge to it, and I felt like that armband was so fucking cool.
Yes.
I do agree. I did not love the necklace.
Okay,
I said the same thing to Matt. I was like, I just wish she wasn't wearing that necklace and the earrings.
Yeah.
Because she's also so like tiny, like her frame and her face. I get a lot of what's it called? The Kibbe? Like your body shape and your essences. Like, are you a dramatic essence? Are you a natural essence? Are you a gamine, a soft gamine? Oh, it's like your body shape and your bone structure and your coloring. Like, are you high contrast or low contrast? And like how those things like help you define what your style are. And then it's like, if you're a natural essence, it looks better when you have clothing that has more structure to it, or like these kinds of fabrics work with you better. Okay. It's like your seasons, but like for your whole body shape and face shape. She has this like, she's so delicate looking. It just felt very heavy.
Yes. Oh, that's so true. Yeah.
But it's also your wedding and you want to do all the things you love.
Sure.
But yeah, I did think of the same thing.
Okay. Good. Next.
I don't want to do them yet. I want to do the ones that were on that episode.
Scroll. Next.
I can't remember. So we're just going to go to Devin, the rugby player.
Mullet.
And mullet. The frosted tips mullet.
Yeah. Courtney. It's Courtney.
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Sorry, Caitlin.
Their wedding design was my least favorite. It had all the crazy bright flowers, which I love. Her with her bouquet, gorge.
Yes.
But it was just like so many colors and so many things. It was the whole thing was visually overwhelming.
And I wanted the bro mullet to take his fucking sunglasses off.
The sunglasses, these like 90s bubble sunglasses on top of his head. Okay. I liked her. I don't like him.
Yay. Yes, that is correct. That is a correct answer, ma'am.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's standing up there and he's saying the F word, he's like, fuck, what's going on? Fuck, I'm hot and all. And you're just like, are you...
It's your wedding.
Sir, her dad is here. Her family is here. And you're just dropping F-bombs like a bro. You are not in a frat house or on the rugby pitch field, wherever. What are you doing? Just not good.
I feel like he was trying to like make sure that everybody knew who he was.
Ugh.
But again, this is your chance to put your best foot forward. Right. This is your first impression. And I think everyone around you needs to be able to support you in that and being like, they're a great person, blah, blah, blah.
And they're doing the Arsenio Hall barking at him. No, the Arsenio Hall is so 90s. Stop barking at him.
Well, that's like the thing right now.
Stop.
The 90s. Just not a fan. I'm just not a fan. And I think that there's part of it that I'm not going to love. So he was raised by a single teen mom, I think.
Yeah.
He wants to have a family. He wants to be a dad. He wants to travel and be a rugby player, but he seemed
to treat females respectfully, unlike Adam, right? That's how
100%.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that vibe from it. I just think he's very bro-y, but I think that he respects women.
Yes.
Which I like that about him.
Yes.
His bride, Caitlin, she just seems really badass. She turns everything into a business, which I don't necessarily think that people have to do that, but there are some people that do, like that becomes their thing. So she's like a social media director, but she can work from anywhere.
Yeah.
She's a makeup artist because that was her hobby. She turned it into a business. She loves to do like cycling, like workout cycling. She became a cycling instructor. So she's like very driven.
Yeah.
She's super active. There's a lot of reasons like it makes sense that they're going to go together.
Yeah.
I don't have any, like, I get that. I just don't like his vibe. But you know what? For her, maybe that's going to be great.
Sure. I mean, she was very into him, into his vibe.
Yes.
Right?
She was into it.
They kissed immediately. You know, they were holding hands. They're super touchy-feely and affectionate. Right? They, I think, kissed how many times on the show? 4 or 5 times? Great. Love that for them. No, fun. Totally wonderful. Like and she was into it. I appreciated that she wanted to do that, right? He's not being weird and creepy. And she's like, backing up from him. No, she was into it. And I loved that.
It's one of those situations where, like, just like Mecca and Belle Jolie, you're like, oh, I see what the matchmakers were doing. Yeah,
absolutely.
Whereas, like, with Adam and what's her face, Marissa, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, for sure.
What about how he's behaved makes you think that he's correct? Like,
yeah, agree.
I don't know.
Agree.
So here's the real issue with Mullet is not actually Mullet. We're hard on him and we're critiquing him, but really it is Caitlin's dad.
Cringe.
These fucking dads making it all about themselves.
Right. So he told her, I'm not going to show up. First of all, he's like, I don't approve of what you're doing. I'm not going to show up.
I'm old school.
Great.
I'm traditional. It's very important to me.
Don't be here
that
then.
I am asked for permission for my daughters to get married.
Right.
And she's like, it's very important to him. And so he's
walk
not going to
down the aisle, the whole thing. He's like, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not showing up. Then he shows up.
But he won't walk her down the aisle.
And he won't walk her down the aisle. And then, was it after the ceremony that he interrupts and stands up? Or was it before?
Before the ceremony even starts.
Oh, that's right, before.
He's sitting there riling himself up.
Oh, he's
like, I'm going to punch him in the fucking face.
Yep.
He's talking about getting up and beating up the groom.
Yep. Yes.
The groom who has done nothing wrong.
Just stand there and be a bro with his mullet and his tips.
The dad who does not wear a jacket.
Right. Looks like he just, I don't know. What are we doing?
This man never wears a suit and tie. I get that. But, like, it's not that hard.
And you're on a TV show. Maybe
you're on?
Maybe look nice. Maybe try. Put some effort. Try. This is your daughter? Do you love your daughter? Like, I don't. It's about him, apparently. It's all about him.
It's all about him. He's sitting there, like, physically getting riled up.
Yep.
I'm going to fucking punch him in the face. Yep. I'm so pissed off. Yep. I can't stand this. This is terrible. This is so... And he's sitting there. Here's the deal. Parents, here's the correct thing to do. You go, if you don't agree with this, if you are totally uncomfortable with the whole thing, if you cannot walk your daughter down the aisle because you didn't get to say yes or no to, which, gross.
Giving her away. This is not the 1800s where women are property and you have to give them or sell them to someone, sir.
Your daughter has a credit card. I think she probably owns her own condo. I just get the vibe of that. But anyway, fuck that guy. But, like, you go in and you go, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm nervous for my child. I don't know how this is going to go, but I want to be here and support them. Even if I don't totally believe in this, even if this totally freaks me out, I love my kid and I'm going to support them in whatever they do. That's how you handle this.
Yes.
Don't do it like this dad who looks like an absolute prick, because exactly like you were saying, then he stands up during the ceremony.
Interrupts. He's like, I can't be silent. Interrupts. And you're like, oh, God. And even Caitlin looks over and was like, oh, God, what are you doing? And what are you going to say? Mortified.
Do you think I don't think he actually knew what he was going to say when he stood up.
Okay. Sure.
It doesn't seem like he had any plan for his words.
Okay. Maybe.
But he ends up saying something like he trusts his daughter. So he's gonna, and he likes how the groom had conducted himself so far. So, like, he's
But why do you have to do that? Sit the fuck down.
No one gives a shit.
Shut
up.
No
one asked you. No one asked him, so he needed to give his answer. Oh, you have to be heard. That's his child wound, is that he was never heard. And that's something you work out in therapy, not at your daughter's fucking TV wedding.
TV, exactly.
So embarrassing. And then he does it again at the ceremony.
Oh, my Lord.
That looks like the most fun wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ty had a great time. Everyone's dancing. They've got, like, they're, like, tossing them up in the air, and as they're, like, in the middle of this dance having a great time, like, everyone's out on the floor, the dad grabs the microphone and he's like, excuse me, everyone.
Blessed be. Yeah.
And then he gives his approval again. No one cares.
No one cares, sir.
What are you gonna do next? Play the piano for 20 minutes? Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah, just not into it.
Yeah.
But anyway, Devin and Caitlin, they're another couple that I go, maybe.
We'll give them a maybe.
I'm going to give them a,
maybe.
I'm definitely, there's a couple that I'm like, it's not going to work.
No.
Him, them,
maybe.
her, maybe.
Okay.
Cameron and Michelle. Cameron is 1,000,000 feet tall. Michelle is 5'0".
I think Michelle is the most beautiful bride. She is stunning. She is so pretty. Oh my God.
She's one of those women that cries pretty too.
Oh my God. She's so pretty. And yeah, so Cameron is basketball coach.
And played professional basketball overseas.
Yes. And so I would think, any sort of a sports coach, right? We're traveling around and not at home a lot. I'm a little worried about that.
He works at a community college.
I know, but they still have away games. You're going somewhere.
Yeah, but probably still in the state.
I don't know. Not necessarily. Anyway.
I didn't know that community colleges had basketball teams.
Yeah. So he's a coach. I can't remember what does she do? I can't remember what she does.
She is a program manager.
Oh, that's right.
And she's got her shit together to the point that she has actually frozen her eggs ahead of time.
Yes.
Because she was having fibroids.
Yes, she had fibroids and was nervous. Yes.
And so she's like, I want to have babies.
Yeah.
Being a mom is super important to her. And so she's already prepped and ready.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think that Cameron has basically said the same thing, to the point that I think he was also like, I'll adopt.
Yeah.
And so a lot of that seems to align. I think our only hang up with them is that he's never had a relationship that lasted more than 6 months because, by his own admission, he's very critical.
Yeah, that was interesting.
He's 37.
Did we get into specifics of his critiques? I don't remember what he was like. Adam had everything under the sun, right? We don't use microwave, and I don't drink, and those are his critiques. I don't remember if Cameron said specifically what he was critical of with women, right? Was it money? Was it jobs? Was it their age? Like, I don't remember.
I don't think he had anything specific.
Okay. I don't think so either.
I think that he would just he just never let himself get really invested.
Okay.
And I think that's like, everyone's like, what? Like, no more than 6 months at 37. Yeah. And when Matt and I first started watching it, Matt was like, that's intense. And I was like, well, he was traveling internationally. But I can't.
I don't know. Right. I need to know more. There's something different. There's something going on with him. Yes.
Yeah.
And they were very respectful to each other, like even in the car. They're at, other ends of the GD.
They're not quite comfortable yet. Also, when they were dancing and there was this much distance, like she was like just above his belly button.
Yes. Yeah.
And that was like, oh.
Yeah.
That's a big discrepancy.
Yeah.
Does the height mean anything?
We don't care.
There's a lot of people that love that.
Yep. I don't particularly care. I thought her brother was very cute with his little speech.
Her brother needed to tease her first, too.
Yes, it was so cute, and I liked it.
I don't think anybody should be teasing yet, unless it's teasing in a way that makes them look amazing. So when he's like, she loves to go out drinking all the time, she's like, I don't go out drinking all the time. Like,
I don't know. I liked that. I thought it was okay. It was definitely.
I mean, it's very brother sister. It was nice to see. I think they both are very close to their families, and the families got along really well.
Yeah.
I did like her relationship with her family.
Yes.
Her dad.
Her dad didn't want to appear on TV.
He was
so he wrote her a letter.
Camera shy. And
yes.
His letter was very
But then
sweet.
he was at the wedding. So we saw him. I mean, he showed up. He just didn't want to film before, I guess.
Yeah.
Where they were all kind of chatting, and when she, buying wedding dress and things like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, totally sport. Okay. Here's a couple that I don't feel very positive about. And that is going to be Courtney Landis and Nick. No idea how to say his last name.
Nick, who's been on every reality TV show from here to Under the Sun. And is very proud of that. That is correct. I don't think they're going to last either. She definitely had the right thought when she was asking, because his groomsmen said, did you recognize him? Have you seen him before? It was very odd and weird, and I didn't like that. And she was like, no, why? So they said, he's been on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dating
I think it's
shows.
Like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But he was on Perfect Match, which is...
She's questioning, why is he doing this one? Is this even real?
And he was on this circle.
Valid. That's like a game, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a game one where you're like, but he had been in a flirtatious relationship on the circle with what turned out to be, he thought it was a woman, but there's people who are catfishing.
Yes.
With someone who ended up being a man, but they ended up being very good friends after.
And then a lot of his friends or wedding party were people that he had met from all of these shows. Mm-hmm. And she's just like, why is he doing this now? Which is a very good question. I would be nervous also. I would ask that same question. What does she do for a living? I don't remember.
So she is so pretty. She is a program manager and former competitive bodybuilder.
Oh, that's right. Bodybuilding family. Yeah.
Yeah.
She comes out and everybody's like, oh my God, she's, what'd they say? Stacked. She's
jacked.
She's jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so is her mom.
Yeah.
Her mom is, because I guess her whole family had done it.
Yes.
So she seems really confident in herself. So
wonderful. Love that.
During her interview, I'm biased. It's our podcast. I can say whatever I want.
Wow. Unless people cross you and tell you you're wrong.
And don't say anything in the comments because I will cry and talk to my therapist about it. She had one of the matchmakers was like, so where would you say you align politically? And she's like, well, I'm very conservative. Yeah. This part made me insane. And I know that this is just what our country is, and I need to accept it. But I live in my progressive bubble, and I like it better there, because when he's like, can you tell me? And she's like, well, I'm definitely conservative. I do believe in a woman's right to choose.
Yeah.
Not if you're conservative anymore, because you're fucking it up for everyone, you
asshole.
Wow.
Wow. Yep. Uh-huh.
But two, he was like, well, conservative, there's a spectrum, right, of that. Like right now, if you're conservative, you can't really nail down exactly what that means. So let me, qualifying questions. How do you feel about January 6th? And her answer to that was,
Can
you remind me what happened?
What happened?
Fuck all the way off. Fuck all the fucking way off. You're a traitor. No, that's too far. You are,
ma'am,
willfully ignorant.
Ma'am. Yes.
Me?
Yes, you. You are super activated today. I love every second of what's happening.
Do you know what it is? It's because it was so hot outside.
But here's the thing. The first question we should be asking is, why are they even bringing it up in the first place? We didn't see them bring it up with any of the other couples. Maybe they did and they didn't show it to us. I was disappointed. Why did they pick those two to bring it up?
They asked him. Yeah, they didn't ask anybody else.
I was upset at the show for doing that. First of all, why does that have to do with anything? I get it, but it's a show. You know what I'm saying? But it's a show.
Give us the plausible deniability.
Right. I, in real life, we would talk about it, but not on a show. You're just going to get people enraged and upset. And that's how
that affects my perception of her. Correct. I liked everything else about her except for that.
Yeah.
I thought, because I found her, let's just say we ignore that for a minute. I can't. It's always going to annoy me.
Wow.
Yes. But let's put that aside. She's like an ex-bodybuilder. She obviously takes that all. It's all. Mm-hmm. Remember when Tamra Judge did it? Yeah. It's a lot of looks. It's a beauty contest as much as it's a bodybuilding contest. And she starts talking about how she used to be super tan and she used to do all these things and she was bleach blonde. But then she's washing off all of her makeup and she has no pretenses about her.
Yeah.
She's comfortable with herself. But she's also not constantly preening.
Yes. Yeah.
Preening like a bird.
Yeah.
She's not. She's just seems very cool. And I like that about her. I
loved that too. Yeah.
I thought that was great. And he appreciated that too. And she's skeptical about things in all the same ways that you and I are why are you on another show?
Yeah.
Why are they letting him be on another? What are
Yeah.
your reasons for being here? Which are all valid questions. Hopefully we learn something he doesn't. Here's the problem is they're already giving us the little sneak peeks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you hear her say that he said, this is hearsay, it wouldn't stand up in court, but you hear her say that he said that this is at least going to be an opportunity for him to learn more about himself. And she's like, the fuck? So, I don't know. But also, if you voted for Donald Trump, do you deserve love? No.
Wow. That was wonderful. We that we went right there, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to be a
this
clip.
Is going to be on the internet. I'm going to get death threats. Don't make a clip out of this.
I don't know if they're going to even be a maybe. Do you think they're going to work?
No.
Okay, so I was going to say no also. No.
I think if he hadn't been on other shows, I'd say maybe yes.
Yeah.
But because I know he's been on all of these other shows and we're already skeptical and she's already saying that he's not really committed to anything other than the experience of the show. Because Love Island, no one's getting married.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. They're barely even dating.
They're barely even dating.
Right. Hello. So.
At best, they're exclusive most of the time.
Oh, fuck. Yep. 100%.
But at this point, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I think he's just in it for the experience.
I agree too. Next.
We have two couples left.
Okay. Which one do you want to do next?
Nikki
and Sean.
Nikki
and Sean are mature adults.
Okay, wait. Let's look at their age.
They're 40s and 50s, I think.
She's 46 and he's 47.
Yeah. Okay, so they are
mature.
So,
yeah.
We are, yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up more. He's the college vice president of administration. He plans on becoming the president of the college.
Yes, he has a doctorate, so we like to call him Dr. Sean, but he's not a medical doctor, right? He just has a doctorate. Right. Dr. Sean. And Nikki is just blowing everybody out of the water. She's what again? She's
an HR leader, but she's making
$300,000,
high six figure. Yes. I guess high is wrong. Like at least 300.
Yeah.
She expects to be with someone who's making at least 2.
Yes. There was a discussion, right? Does money matter? Why does money matter? There was a lot of that with her and the therapist or the matchmaker people, right? And she has every right to have someone in her life to match that energy. 100% has every right for that. So we don't fault her for going, he needs to make it.
We all have our preferences. You're allowed to have your preferences.
Absolutely. I love that for her. I want that for her. She wanted someone tall. And Sean is not tall. Sean is... I don't know how, maybe 5.
I think he said he's 6, 5'9".
5'9", something. I don't believe that.
He might be.
I don't believe that, but I don't know how tall he is. They were maybe the same height, maybe. You could tell the disappointment on her face when she saw him.
So uncomfortable. And it sucks because his gifts to her made her cry.
Oh, yes.
What he wrote to her was beautiful.
Yes.
He has been so intentional.
Yes.
And he seems like a really cerebral guy.
Yes.
He's a really community focused. God, I love this. I love that about him. She described herself. She wanted somebody tall, but it's also not a deal breaker for her because she is a sapiosexual.
I had to look it up. Did you?
So no, but do you want to know
No,
bitch. Not for good reasons do I know this.
Off.
The only reason I know this is because Gigi from the Persian Valley, and who had been on Shaws of Sunset before that, who is a maniac.
Okay.
just a Looney Tune of a person.
She was sapiosexual.
She described herself as sapiosexual.
Okay.
She also has a sex toy line.
Okay.
And otherwise, her dad pays for all her bills.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, I'm attracted to the mind. I'm attracted to the intellect.
So that is what is sexually attracted to them, is intellect and the mind. Wow. You get a raspberry for that.
Listen, obviously.
Whatever. I've never heard that term. I've never known that term. I feel like it's fake and made up. Like, who the fuck cares? Why do I have to define that?
I do believe. I think it's nonsense.
It is.
I'm going to tell you why because I'm not saying that everybody has to be fully attracted to someone physically.
Sure.
To be attracted to them. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There are the trolls that I dated. Matt has seen half of them and is really disgusted and embarrassed. But, like, absolutely, you're going to be attracted to someone's personality and you're going to be attracted to the conversations that you have. You can't maintain a relationship, a real, full relationship, just based on physical attributes, right?
Yeah.
But to pretend that there is no weight at all put on the ability to have a physical attraction and how necessary that is, not long term necessarily, but at least in the beginning to get the ball rolling on that, I think is disingenuous. And I don't care for her talking about that and then immediately refusing to look anywhere but at Sean.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And he couldn't be kinder and sweeter, more happy to be there. The man could not stop smiling. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody was saying how gorgeous and beautiful she is. And he was so happy to be there. And yeah, you're right. She could not look at him.
I liked his wedding style the best.
Yes.
He was in that like velvet chocolate brown suit. He just looked, and then it had like the collar, satin black collar on it. It was just, he looked very cool. Mm-hmm. Their wedding design was my favorite one. Mm-hmm. It had like all of the white flowers, but then it had the giant paper white flowers. It looked like a fairy tale. I really, really liked their wedding design the best. So yeah, she was clearly not into it. No. You could see her like freaking out a little bit. And then kind of she resigns herself to I'm going to follow through, because she, I think, had she had created her speech, which everyone had to do it. I don't fault her for that. I think everyone writes their speech of like, here's how I'm introducing myself. Yeah. And hers is beautiful. And it was about how she was really in it and she was going to give it a go and her all no matter what. And she's like, well, I've really painted myself into a corner. Which, he's not a bad looking guy.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But I think we've watched previous seasons. No one's going into Married at First Sight. Everyone is typically paired up with someone conventionally attractive.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think she was expecting someone more conventionally attractive.
Absolutely. I agree.
Not saying Sean's not a good looking guy. No. I think she was expecting somebody a little bit taller. I think she was expecting someone, I don't know, more conventionally attractive. I'm just going to, I'm going to stop saying that. Then I feel like the dynamics, like, you know, he's like, I'm going to give you your space. Yeah. Like, he's trying to be respectful. Yeah. He's also announcing that he's being respectful. And then here's where Sean turned me off.
Okay. Is it the kisses?
The kisses.
Okay.
The teasing.
Okay.
And then, you know what's not going to be sapiosexual attractiveness?
Okay.
When he was like, what do you want to do first? 69.
Oh.
What the fuck? Like, I
forgot about that.
I think. Yeah. She was like, I don't want to make jokes like that until we're at a place where that kind of intimacy would actually happen.
Yeah.
Agree. I think he felt her discomfort. I think he felt her not really being all in on this.
Yes.
And I think he started passive aggressively teasing her.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
I think that he thought that it was like, I think he was doing the little pokes because I think that his feelings were hurt.
Sure.
I understand them. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's not going to, I don't see this ever turning into, I don't see this working.
Oh God, no. Absolutely not. They're not working. And it gets even worse when they go back to the hotel room and he's asking for a kiss and she keeps saying, no, please stop asking every 5 minutes. She's going to sleep on the couch. Is that the one? She sleeps on the couch instead of him. I didn't love that. It's just awkward watching them. Super awkward. So
it's very awkward. I'm not pleased with either of them. I don't think either of them, because I also think they both, because of their discomfort in the other one, I think they both kind of made choices that I think were below them. I think that her kind of, she didn't overtly reject him, but there was the vibe of disappointment that she was putting off.
Yeah.
And I don't think that she would have done that regularly. I don't think he would have lowered himself to sit there and jab at her the way that he did.
Yeah.
But I think his feelings were hurt, and I think that this was all a very intense situation.
Yeah.
So I'm bummed out by the whole thing, but I'm also forgiving. I don't know. I hope they just go, this didn't work out. Best of luck to you. And they peace out. That's what I want for them. There's some people where I'm like, I kind of want, God, I have to look up their names again. I think Nick is going to get blown up by Courtney, right? Like Courtney is going to blow up Nick's spot, and I think that it's deserved. I'm hoping that Marissa blows up Adam's spot, and I think it'll be deserved.
Me too.
Yeah. Me too. All right, our last couple. Last couple who I hated, and then on the third episode I've really come around on.
Oh, I know, me too. Well, okay. Before they met, before they got married, I was like, no, I hate him.
Felipe and
Tori.
I hated Felipe.
I was
him.
Like, he's got mommy issues.
No. I don't care for his mustache. That's a mustache I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I was worried about, because he has this huge family, high standards, huge. Like, you got a vault to get over it. And I'm thinking, he's not going to find anybody, a partner, to meet those high standards. He's just not going to find someone. And I hated him. And then he met Tori, and I'm like, oh my God, I love them.
And she's okay.
I
so
love
Tori
them.
Is, so I forgot about Tori.
Okay.
Tori, I think is my, if we are fully, shallow.
Oh my God.
Just surface.
Stop.
She's the most beautiful one, in my opinion. And all of the women this season are really pretty.
I can't believe you called me shallow. I am not shallow.
No, I'm saying shallow. I'm saying just surface level. I'm not talking about anything other than I think physically she's the hottest. I'm a dirty old man. That is who pretty. I like the best.
Very pretty. Although I was upset she didn't really take her makeup or eyelashes off to go to bed.
Well,
whatever.
She's also, I think, I don't know, we saw her family. She's had the most work done. And you know what? She got a lot done. Yeah. And it looks great.
Yeah.
It looks good. I wish my mouth looked like that.
Holy moly.
Nose is so good.
Forgot about her mouth. Yeah. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Her mother had very thin lips. We don't know what her dad wasn't present. But.
Yeah. Love him though. Love the two of them. I love how much he loves her. Like, immediately.
Obsessed immediately.
Yeah.
Obsessed immediately.
Yes.
And so when he did the thing, and like his family, you could tell, was like a little bit stressed about it. Yeah. And they all own like a really fancy restaurant. And he's a restaurant guy, which I have worked in the restaurant industry my whole career until right now because I'm unemployed.
Yes.
But I don't love like a restaurant guy most of the time.
Sure.
And so I was like and he's like, oh, the whole restaurant's shut down because we're all here and it's a family restaurant thing and it seems kind of swanky. Yeah. And then he's talking about how he like takes girls to the restaurant and then he's like, ooh,
well, and he couldn't even show up for their meeting with the therapist and matchmaker on time.
Late
and they were concerned about that. And he was like, I was out partying. And I'm like, oh God, this guy.
Like, he's not taking this seriously.
No.
I think that she is hot enough that she could get anybody to take it seriously.
Oh God, yeah. But I love her, and I love her and him together. Made me so happy by the end, and I want to know. I want them to make it. I don't know if they will, but I want them to make it.
She seems like with her family is obsessed with her. Yes. She seems like just an incredible sister, just wants to be supportive, wants to be part of a family.
Oh my gosh, the little like sister. Oh my God.
Love that relationship.
So sweet. I love that so much.
And then when he did the thing where he like cut the cake, and then he said, you know, the piece of cake is traditionally given to the most important person in your life. And he goes, I'm sorry, Mom. And then he gave it to her, which I have seen that before. I used to do wedding cakes, so that's like a tradition that I'm aware of.
Okay.
And like, it's a very emotional thing. Whether it's a birthday cake or whatever.
Okay.
Usually it's a birthday cake, but like the wedding cake. So he did the same thing. And then he's like, I'm sorry, Mom. And then she gives the cake to his mom.
Oh, I know.
Ugh. And then they're like hugging. Her and the mom are like hugging the whole time. So I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think like she hadn't really been raised by her mom. Like her mom was like kind of in and out was the vibe I think they talked about.
Mm-hmm.
She has a good relationship with her mom now, but I think she was raised by her grandma or something, which was why she raised her sister.
Yes.
Kind of. And so I think the mom embracing her, guilty as charged. Like, I married into a family where I was like, I don't have a mom. Be my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
And
stop it.
But I do think that hope that this goes well.
I know, me too.
Because if anyone's having sex on the first night,
oh my God, it's them and bro Mullet too, right?
Mullet
and them.
Mullet and Bad Dad.
Yeah.
But
they're going on honeymoons, so that's. I think it airs tonight or tomorrow. We get to see their honeymoon
tomorrow.
Yeah. And we don't know where they're going, but they're going on honeymoons. And all the previews looked pretty happy and pretty good, I think. I don't remember it, really. Maybe Sean and Nikki might have been fighting, but it looked like Devin and Caitlin were doing good, like jumping off of cliffs and stuff. So I'm excited for that.
I'm excited to see. I'm glad that you are as invested in the show as I am.
Yes. Thank you for doing that. Because I probably wouldn't have watched it because I've been so far removed from it. I wouldn't probably have picked it. So,
me too.
Wonderful.
No, it was totally on a whim that I turned it on.
Wonderful.
And I was like, "Oh, this is good.
Yeah,
this is really good."
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I'm excited. I think that's it. So next week we'll have more Married at First Sight, but we just did 3 episodes.
We did.
So we'll just have 1, and then we'll have 2 episodes of The Valley, which we're just going to do highlights of Below Deck.
Boat Show, right.
And Boat Show.
Boat Show's got to be coming to a close. I don't even know. We're like...
No, it's not that far into the season yet. They've only done like 4 charters.
Okay, that's true.
And I think they've got like 8 weeks of charters.
Okay. That's probably... So or maybe we're halfway
6 weeks
through.
Of charters.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Okay.
Ugh. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens to Luke and what happens to Jen.
Yeah, agreed.
This is one of my favorite seasons of Below Deck so far.
Oh, it's so wonderful. So wonderful.
But I could have done without the sheets issue. Yeah,
the sheets of shame. We could have... I mean, them having sex was whatever, but the sheets just went overboard. So.
But also the quality of the work that's going out. This is what I want to see. I want to see them doing a great job.
God,
I feel like this has been the least amount of struggle,
right,
work wise,
right,
and half the crew is pretty green, but they're still just killing it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm loving it.
Oh, it's so good.
All right.
Man.
Well, thanks for doing a podcast with me.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you. And to everyone that's listening that I have offended,
please continue.
I would just like to reiterate.
She's going to offend you again. Nope, that's just me.
Don't write about it in the comments.
It's me. I'm going to offend you because that's what I do. She's the nice one. She's the one that says
that nice.
Everybody is good.
I'm comfortable being wrong, but be nice to me.
Oh,
I will cry.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for doing a podcast with me.
Thank you.
This is super fun.
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you.
And we love all of you.